Hello, gamers! Do you like shelling out $70 for a brand new single-player adventure only to hit a wall of endless grinding that feels designed to make you pull out your wallet again? Sounds scammy, right? Well, that's exactly what Ubisoft is serving up with their microtransactions in games like Assassin's Creed, and they're claiming it makes things more fun. Spoiler, it's total BS. So, we're going to go ahead and dismantle some of Ubisoft's excuses today. So if you're tired of being nickel and dimed in your favorite games, hit that like button and let's expose some nonsense. All right, let's get something straight. I have seen in the comments, no shade by the way, that my pronunciation of the company Ubisoft is a little strange, and that there's a couple of more appropriate ways to pronounce their name, and I wanted to address that really quick. So I say Ubisoft on purpose because I am basically an immature child, and I think it's funny because Ubi sounds like boobies, and that makes me laugh. But also, as the corporate side of Ubisoft, I think is really stupid, and I don't think they deserve any level of respect. And so I like to say Ubisoft because it makes me giggle inside and it makes them sound stupid. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, let's talk about Ubisoft. All right, so what are they actually saying? In their latest financial report, yeah, I read those sometimes, so you don't have to. CEO Yves Guillemot and the team claim that microtransactions in single games like Assassin's Creed Shadows or Valhalla make the experience more fun. How? You might ask, by letting you customize your gameplay with optional buys like fancy outfits and XP boost to speed up progression. They swear it's all voluntary and that you can enjoy the full game without spending extra, so it kind of sounds harmless. Like, who doesn't want a cool Viking helmet for their character that no one will ever see because it's single player? Anyway, this is actually not about fun. It's kind of just a fancy way to squeeze more cash out of us. So let's verify these claims in Ubisoft's own words from the report, saying, our monetization offer within premium games makes the player experience more fun by allowing them to personalize their avatars or progress more quickly. Optional, respectful, blah, 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 blah. They got a whole internal team supposedly ensuring it's not manipulative, but you look closer and cracks start showing. Player feedback on Reddit, Twitter, X, and forums all overwhelmingly negative. People aren't saying, wow, this $10 XP boost made my game so much more enjoyable. No, they're raging about how the base game feels padded with tedium just to push those sales. Take Assassin's Creed Odyssey, for example. You boot it up, excited for epic Greek adventures, but soon you're grinding side quests for hours just to level up enough for the main story. Enemies turn into bullet sponges, or sword sponges, I guess. And if you're underleveled, guess what's waiting in the game store? A permanent 50% XP boost for about $10. Coincidence? Ah, hell no. Critics and players alike call this intentional grind design. Ubisoft tunes the game to create problems that their microtransactions conveniently solve. It's like if a restaurant served you undercooked food and then charged you extra for a microwave. Full of crap, Ubisoft? Like, yeah, absolutely. And this ties into even more insidious trends that start feeling like it's all too real. Games are being made poorly on purpose. Think about it. Developers like Ubisoft know exactly what players want and enjoy. We crave seamless progression, that rush of unlocking cool gear and abilities without feeling like it's a second job. We want epic stories, fluid combat, and a sense of achievement that comes from skill and exploration, not endless repetition. But instead, they deliberately craft the game as an inferior product, bloated with artificial barriers, unbalanced difficulty spikes, and resource scarcity that sucks the joy right out of it. Then they lock the good stuff behind a paywall. Those smooth boosters, instant upgrades, or premium cosmetics that make the game feel like what it should have been from the start. You have to pay more for that. It's like selling you a puzzle with half the pieces missing and charging extra for the complete set, or buying a smartphone that's throttled to snail speed unless you pay for the performance pack. Ubisoft isn't clueless. They've got data on player behavior, focus groups, and years of feedback. They know we hate grinding, so they amp it up to make the pay-to-skip option irresistible. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, for instance, the world is massive and beautiful, but traversing it without a fast mount or resource packs feels like wading through molasses unless you cough up some cash for those time savers. This isn't accidental bad design, it's calculated. They're upcharging you for the experience you actually wanted, turning a $70 game into a $100 plus ordeal just to make it tolerable. Ubisoft, if this is your idea of fun, maybe stick to financial reports and leave the game design to people who actually play games. And it's not just Ubisoft pulling this crap. I mean, look at Shadow of the Tomb Raider from Square Enix. Base game has puzzles and combat that drag on with limited ammo and health, but microtransaction packs give you instant supplies and outfits with bonuses. They know players want to feel like a badass Lara Croft right away, but nah, pay up for the power fantasy. Or NBA 2K series from 2K Games. The My Career mode is a grind fest for virtual currency to upgrade your player, but you can buy VC to skip it. You know we want to dunk like LeBron from day one, but the base progression is snail-paced on purpose. This practice is spreading like a virus, eroding trust and making us question if any AAA game is even complete out of the box anymore. All right, so fun time here. Let's outline all the ways Ubisoft is just straight up lying about this. Number one, intentional grind design to manufacture problems. In Valhalla, resources for upgrading gear are scarce as hell. You spend hours farming leather or whatever, or you can buy a resource pack. It's not fun. It's frustrating by design. Ubisoft's monetization math is basically how many hours of boredom equates to how many dollars. And Eves, buddy, like, you think grinding for fake Viking coin is fun? Maybe try playing your own games without the executive cheat codes. Number two, these aren't truly optional. They are pay to win in disguise. Sure, cosmetics like a glowing sword skin might be pure vanity, but XP boosters and gear packs give real advantages, and in a single-player game, that erodes the sense of achievement. Why earn that epic assassination when you can buy your way past the level gate? And get this, Ubisoft blocks mods in single-player modes to protect their store revenue. Want free cosmetics? Too bad, that's cheating, but paying for them isn't. Hypocrisy level, expert. Oh, and player backlash? Okay, number three, directly contradicts their fun claims. You can scroll through X or Reddit threads on Assassin's Creed Shadows. People are calling it gaslighting and demented nonsense. One viral post said Ubisoft thinks we're idiots who enjoy being scammed. Surveys show most gamers hate microtransactions in paid games. They associate them with greed, not enjoyment. Ubisoft even admits their reports that bashing could hurt their rep, but they keep doing it. Why? Because screw the players, that's why. But next up, it's all about the whales, those few high spenders who drop hundreds on boosters. The majority of us feel the pressure but don't buy, yet the game design caters to the addicts. In 2024, microtransactions made up a huge slice of gaming revenue, like 58% on PC. Ubisoft's Valhalla crossed $1 billion partly thanks to this. Sustainable for their profits, yeah, but for fun gameplay, no. Ubi, you're like that shady car salesman adding undercoating to every deal. Unnecessary and overpriced. Next, We have broader hypocrisy. They shut down servers for games like The Crew, making your purchases worthless, or experiment with NFTs in Assassin's Creed Mirage. Remember that? Yeah, own a unique helmet. Yeah, until the blockchain crashes. True, fun would mean balanced games without this crap, but no, they've shifted to a high-end free-to-play models and even premium titles. Star Wars Outlaws underperformed? Yeah, blame the microtransaction fatigue, not the game. Or, as we'll see later, the failing Star Wars IP. Video coming up on that. But hey, Ubisoft at least isn't alone in this scam fest. We can expand to some more egregious examples outside their bubble just to kind of show you how widespread this BS is. Take EA, and oh boy, where do I start? Star Wars Battlefront II in 2017 was the poster child for microtransaction hell. Loot boxes that gave actual gameplay advantages like better weapons or heroes. Players rioted online, calling it pay-to-win gambling. EA had to backtrack, but not before their stock dipped and government started eyeing loot box laws. EA, you turned the Force into a slot machine. May the greed be with you, and may you fail. Then there's FIFA, or EAFC now. Ultimate Team Mode is basically a casino disguised as packs cost real money. Odds are trash, and to build a competitive team, you either grind forever or whale out. Kids spending parents' money on virtual Mises is all get out. And Activision with Call of Duty Black Ops 4 ditched the campaign for more multiplayer microtransaction focus, supply drops, battle passes. I mean, it's endless. Warzone's got skins on skins on skins that cost more than the base game used to. Remember when COD was just buy once, play forever? Now it's buy once, pay forever. Even Nintendo dips in occasionally. Pokemon Unite has energy boosters you can buy, but at least they're not as aggressive. The point is, the industry sees us as walking wallets. Microtransactions started innocent in free games, but now they're infecting $70 titles. It's like if movies charged extra to skip ads mid-film. No thanks. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Failing entertainment industry. Why does this matter? Because single-player games are supposed to be pure escapism. No multiplayer balance excuses. It's you versus the game. And when companies like Ubisoft add this layer, it breaks the trust. We're not against spending some money on a great DLC. Think Witcher 3's expansions, which add hours of story without lazy grinding. That's value. It's lazy design funded by scams. And if we keep buying, it just won't stop. So we could boycott microtransaction heavy games, support indies like Hades or Stardew Valley that respect your time better, and mod where you can, speak up on socials. Whew. That was a lot, but at least we've exposed Ubisoft's lies and shredded their excuses. And if this fired you up, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. Because if you like gaming rants or news rants or exposing companies or just talking about tech in general, I'm here for you. But that's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and peace out. Bye.